Hey there, everybody. Hi, Vibe Oracle here with a reading for you guys. How are you? I hope you're doing well. If you're new here, hey there, welcome in. If you are returning, hey there, I'm glad that you're back. I hope that the time between us seeing each other has been well. These are general, and time is almost a generous and timeless. Either way. So whenever you catch this is when you're meant to see it, and not everything is going to resonate with you, and that's fine. Go ahead and just leave it for somebody who it does. Anybody who's interested in a personal reading with myself, that information is in the description box below. Or if you are, I will take that. Thank you. Interested in my bracelets? You see, I'm wearing my good luck for good fortune bracelet, my empath protection bracelet, which is new, and my grounding bracelet. Those are all on my Etsy, and that is in the description box below. I'm not taking all of those. You cannot make me. Just this one. Yeah, the other ones, no. Okay. So we'll just take those two. We've got, what are we starting out with? Soul Star Activation, fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are, and wow, and karmic board clearing, energetic reading, rewrite your story, live your truth. Sounds like somebody is taking back their power and you love to see it. Let's see what we have here in the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. This one wants to come out for sure. And let's go ahead and take a look at one more. That one. Okay. I like it when you do that. They're like, is this one in your hand? Castle. It's a time for healing, not war. Wow, this is a very this is a very specific message of doing it for yourself here. Taking back, like, you're taking back your narrative is what I'm getting here. And we've got 33 here with the 30 and then the 12, 1 plus 2. So it's definitely keep an eye on that. I think I said that yesterday. There are a lot of threes. And I was saying, like, you might be seeing like 3:33 when you look at the clock. Sometimes you'll just look up and it just happens to be that time that I would look up that angel number 3:33. It may have some significance to you and to your situation. But yeah, like immediately I'm just seeing that, like, you know what? This is about being yourself and being happy in your authenticity and understanding that not everyone is going to understand, not everyone is going to see things the way you do, or maybe even approve of what you have planned and what you're doing. And it's difficult when you've been kind of programmed to be in that state where you want to be you want to make sure that the people around you are happy even at your own expense. The time for that is over. The time for that is over. Sometimes it's about doing for you, because honestly, who else is going to treat you better than yourself? And if you have an answer to that, then honestly, the solution is to stop treating yourself like shit. Stop treating yourself bad. See? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with Magician in the bottom. Yes, and the Four Blades. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at these three. Yeah, because I mean, with the Magician, definitely is talking about creating this new world for yourself, creating this new version of yourself, a new version of yourself that is based on love, that is based on trusting your intuitions and honoring your emotions, with the Queen of Cups as well. Like, you can see how she's kind of cradling this cup, and the way it's kind of levitating in her hands. It really is someone who is very in tune with herself, very in tune with her power. So it is about honoring yourself and finally putting yourself first on an emotional level as well as a physical. Physically and mentally, it is a time of rest. So I think it's kind of fitting that the Four of Blades or Four Swords goes on top of the castle, where they talk about is a time for healing and not for war, because we are talking about love and taking care of ourselves and self-love. And one of the most important parts of self-love is rest. It is rest and taking care of yourself. Let's see what else they've got for us today. Spirit, thank you for being here. Yes. One more. Hey, I said one, they said two. Queen of Swords. The Emperor and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Interessante. Let's see. So, yeah. I really do get this feeling of just, with the Queen of Blades, just kind of like cutting through the bull. There's definitely a lot of obstacles I feel like that have been in your way. I feel like there's a lot of instances where you have come up and then step back because of how other people feel about the situation, any self doubts, any belief systems, or this tendency to put people before you, put people above you. But the Emperor is the Emperor and the Queen of Blades are saying, yeah, it's time to stop that nonsense. It is time to stop that nonsense and to really take back how we feel about ourselves, how we talk about ourselves. Just I was just talking about like rewriting the narrative. Like this is all about rewriting the narrative and being a little bit more stingy with our energy, a little bit more stingy with our time. This is definitely about saying no more often, and doing things when you want to do it and not just doing things because you're expected to. It really is about just kind of, you really are shaking things up with this. Like that time is over. Like this queen, like I'm looking at how determined, and yet she's not exactly like angry looking. It's just confidence in the Queen of Blades that kind of comes through with this, where you really are just kind of taking it, like you're listening to people and you're kind of going, this I'll believe, this I won't believe, this I will help you do, this I'm not aligned with. And it is going to cause, I already can feel the strife that it's causing and the difficulties that it's going to cause in people's lives. Not major difficulties, I'm not saying like it's going to end the world or anything. I'm just saying that like they will be a little shocked that you're not just kind of rolling over and doing what they ask you to do. And they're not entirely sure how to deal with that. Oh, hey, okay, all right, all right. Six of Cups. Oh my goodness. So many cards. Ten of Swords. The Star. And ah, yeah, son. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Yeah, so this old way of thinking, this old way of being, I feel like you have been like this since childhood. This may even be saying no to things that your parents are asking for. Go away, bud, go away, go away, go away, be nice. It's like saying no to even something that your parents want you to do, but it's not something that you want for your life. Like, you really are bringing an end to this, and it is going to be sudden and it is going to have a bit of pain behind it. Saying no for the first time is always hard because some people take it well and then some people don't. And if they are close to you and they don't take it well, it does hurt emotionally. That I know from experience. But I also see you healing and growing from that. Like it's growing pains. It is something that is going to get better with time. It is something that they may not like or appreciate, but they're going to respect. They're going to have to respect it. And I just see with the Three of Crystals, this is a confident new you kind of moving forward and expanding your horizons. You are shining. You are glowing here in this Three of Crystals. Like you see how she's holding this staff and the crystal is literally like shining. Like this is you being a boss. This is you becoming the boss that you always should be. Because you are going through an immense change right now. And I've got the death. No, we won't take it out, but we do have the death card here at the bottom of the deck, just kind of as a confirmation of that. If it decides to come back out later on, we'll definitely take it. But what else do you want to talk about, Spirit? What else do you want to bring up for these lovely people, for the fam? What else do you have for the fam? This one? Ooh, the Empress. Abundance, self love, confidence. This really is just you, just like, there is such a leveling up in all ways. Like, the core of who you are does not change here. You've always been a loving person, you've always been a giving person. But by being able to better manage that energy, to better manage who has rights and who has access to your energy, I feel that it's enabling you to actually give more. So it seems counterintuitive, right? But by being able to manage yourself more, you're able to give more and to give freely and to really just kind of blossom into this incredible person. Let's get some more of that as well. Let's get some more on the Empress. This one? Yes. All right. Ten of Cups. Eight of Blades. I'll do it that way because that was in the order that it came out. And we cut. Ooh. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. This might start getting out of frame. So I'll move these up some. But we've got the Eight of Blades and the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here. So what I am definitely seeing is that if you are feeling as if you're going to be put in like a bind by this, oftentimes we get so scared of moving in a different direction because if you're not going in the same direction as everyone else, then you're being left behind and lone wolves aren't protected, the whole deal. But I also see that by breaking off and by being more true to yourself, you are starting to get more joy out of life. You're starting to become like you're starting to see more things to get, more things to give. You just have just a whole lot more energy and love and reciprocation as well. In the Ten of Cups, especially when I see the Knight of Cups here. So you're definitely going to be given options, opportunities. This could be a lover, this could be a business, this could be financial, like a job or something. But as you are coming more into your own, more into yourself, more of this comes up for you. And it is, I mean, we're talking about like, hey, but like when this is happening now. Like things are in motion currently. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that things are happening right in front of you. You do not see it because that's kind of how fate works. As you make those moves, things start shifting around you. So once you start moving, it starts moving. The wheel is already spinning. All you have to do is do what feels best and what feels right to you. And you're going to get all these things. You're going to get the things that you want. You are going to have a fulfilling ending to this. You are going to get, you know, the job that you want, or like the income that you want, or the partner that you want, the family life, the house, the traveling, whatever it is that you're asking for. Like I'm seeing it, it's coming. If you're moving toward what is best for you, then what is best for you will move toward you, if that makes sense. Let's get one last thing. Let's get like an overall ending. Let's say we've done it. We're saying no to people. We're guarding ourselves. We're giving time to people who deserve the time. What are we looking at the very end of the, let's see. Let's say if we start today, by fall, what are we looking at? Let's go by fall. Oh my, arigato. Ooh, okay. We get the King of Blades here, and then the Chariot at the bottom. So, with that being said, it kind of feels like we become more. It's really funny because we just had the Queen of Blades, and it just feels like with the King of Blades, we are able to just be so much more in control of our lives than we were before. We're taking charge. We are cutting through a lot of the obstacles that we were before. When I think about the King of Blades and his logic base, like he has tempered his mind, he has tempered his thoughts, he is able to kind of incorporate the logic, and able to incorporate like the, I feel like, and this is going to be me on a tangent, right? So like the kings for me are always like they are the masters of a specific element, right? But kings to me are always diplomats. So for me, you have a king of blades, they're able to talk with the king of cups. They're able to talk with the king of pentacles. They're able to touch on those different elements because of their relationships. So it's not just, oh, hey, I'm super logical, but like I'm also able to balance that with everything else. So that's what I'm seeing here with the King of Blades as well. So before we get out of here, I'm being told we need one more from here. So one last Oracle card. Because by end of fall, what we're seeing here is this massive, like, you've taken charge. You finally feel like you're in charge of your life, which is awesome. So I hope this did receive, like, I hope you're receiving this. I hope this is resonating with you. Ah, yes, we were just talking about this. So before we leave, one last thing we want to say is remember to practice self-love. Make sure to take care of yourself. Give yourself rest. Stay hydrated. Do good for yourself as you're doing this, because this is going to be a lot of twists and turns, especially when you're learning to say no for the first time. It takes a while to get comfortable with that power, with your power, especially if you've been out of touch with your own power. Learn to be patient with yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to even forgive yourself when you slip, because it happens. You will slip. This is not an immediate thing. These things take time. But know that at the end of the day, when you look back, you are not going to regret what you have been doing. So just make sure that while you're doing this, just take care of yourself, okay? Do that for yourself. Do that for me. But that's it. We're going to go ahead. We're going to end everything here. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. If this resonated, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you had not already. If anybody wants a reading with me, website is in the description box below, as well as my Etsy link to my bracelets. I have 5 of them currently up for sale. They are handmade by me. They are cleansed with Palo Santo and charged on selenite before they come to you. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys so much. You guys could be anywhere else on the interwebs, but you decided to be here, and I appreciate that. And until the next time, you guys take care.